Hello everybody. I have made a glorious return. And we got more Batman going on tonight. Hold on, I gotta turn down the volume for myself a little bit. Let me know if game and everything is good, like the audio. So, last time we played through episode 1, quick summary of what we went through. We stopped a heist and met Catwoman. We did some politics as Bruce Wayne. Definitely pissed off some of the wrong people. We got on Carmine Falcone's bad side, so you know that's fine. We had a brief meeting with Oswald Cobblepot, an old friend, and we broke into Falcone's place as Batman and absolutely brutalized him in front of the police and the news. So I think at this point we're just going to keep up with our traditions of Batman being an absolute psychopath and hurting a lot of people. We're gonna be like chaotic Batman. But next up, we're jumping into episode 2, Children of Arkham. So a quick summary of this one says, an old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. I'm sure this will be fine. Oh yeah, we did find out that allegedly Batman's parents were deeply involved with crime. I can't really say they are deeply involved because they are also deep underground, but you know, still. All right, the classic Telltale disclosure warning. The story is tailored by how we play. Heavy air quotes. There's only so much that changes. But we're back to our noir aesthetic. I still love this, like, update to the game. Adds to the style of it in a good way, I think.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Alright, is he gonna say something about what we did to Falcone last time we played?
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. Going away. It's also public and messy.
I'm gonna ask if he hid this from me.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
Yeah, well, I mean, be more honest next time. How about that?
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce.
Okay, touche.
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Ooh, I could tell him to go to hell, but I'm gonna talk about him keeping their secrets.
Understand?
And try harder.
They give me some interesting choices.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
Bruce is going through a bit of a hard time right now.
I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Ooh, do we forgive him? Okay, reasonably, he would not be ready. Alfred will remember that.
This is the first time.
There we go. We're not rushing any of those decisions one way or another.
Police called me to collect you. I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply
And yet,
too well-known,
he did it.
too big. Yet, there it was.
Someone got careless.
Careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
No, I didn't have all the information back then.
That night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Is he just going to magically remember the entire alleyway as it looked that night? Alright, side alley.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
Oh, much worse than he'd do to Falcone. Yeah, I mean, Batman would brutalize people in this playthrough.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Graffiti. This can't have been here that night.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
It's hard to see him as a criminal.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Ooh, I like that transition. That was very nicely done.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Oh, that's very wholesome.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Alright, was there anything else to piece together about that?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that,
After that, I'm Batman.
there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
I really like that effect of like it shifting to the flashback.
He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this. Don't walk away. He's making a mistake.
Well, why would we even try to take the necklace at that point? Like, if you're not gonna unclasp it and walk away, you're just dropping pearls everywhere.
Carmine Falcone knows why.
But I do like how that's like with the contrast, it's hard to tell if it's pure black and white or if it's kind of like a little bit of a warmer yellow color to it, like ever so slight, versus the cool blue in the flashback. I like that kind of like visual indicator to show that he's thinking back to the past, even outside of just seeing his kid self and his parents being shot. I hope if they have more flashback scenes that they do the same thing, because like they wouldn't have to explicitly tell you he's having a flashback as long as they keep that effect consistent.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help. Those are donations, not loans.
Harvey will remember that.
A pound of flesh. Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
I want to apologize for dropping him through a piece of rebar.
For blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into. I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents. Wait, what?
No.
That's terrible. That's why I have to speak with him.
I mean, that's good reason to go see him.
I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
Oh no, I brought a piece of rebar with me this time.
Debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
Yeah, I mean,
Some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
I mean,
Is that a fact?
It's the reason.
oh, Harvey's a little grumpy. I'm getting a lot of Harvey will remember that dialogues in the corner.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks.
Wasn't she the one who pointed a gun at me last time when I was Batman?
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, right?
There's a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Ooh, I could say he's a freak. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say he's a freak.
He's a monster. That freak does more harm for Gotham.
It's good cover.
I'm starting to think you might be right. It isn't the first time either. Nearly ripped a guy's arm off at the docks.
Well, at least someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it.
Man, I like playing the dynamic of like of Bruce Wayne being like, Batman's an absolute monster. There's no reason he should be out on the streets, and then he goes out as Batman and does the things that makes people say that. All right, time for a little chat with Falcone boy. Yes. I'm assuming he would be significantly less on his deathbed if I hadn't dropped him through that bar.
Some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum.
I'm not gonna antagonize him right away.
The last time we met. But then I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Oh, he's just rubbing it in now.
More than friends. More like cousins.
Mm.
Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is for.
Falcone noticed that.
A 20-year-old.
I mean, how could he not?
And they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Oh no, don't give me that crap.
Out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. You showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Bill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain.
Well, soon 2 out of 3 of you will be gone.
Morphine's on the side there.
Oh.
Good boy. Help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, do we give him the morphine? Why would we give him the morphine? We caused this pain. I can hurt him? My options are either to ease his pain or hurt him. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna play along. I'm gonna try and make him feel better.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Oh, how tempting.
The whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm no murderer.
I'm not a murderer.
I will just brutally maim you.
You're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
I hope he doesn't go much further on that.
Truth. There's a kindness in you. You care about people.
I'm gonna let him talk.
Even mean old bastards like me. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Jill? Sure. I worked with Joe.
I feel like I said nothing and still got one of the dialogue options.
Someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call free. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell.
Oh, well. No, let's not kill Gordon.
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Well, I didn't get much information out of Falcone, I'll be honest. So the real question is, what's up with her? Are we getting Joker by the end of this?
Deep shit.
There was something messing with her. She had like the like green cracks around her mouth.
Sooner or later.
I just don't know who specifically is behind this one.
We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Something was wrong with her.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
That's a solid question, Harvey.
We gotta get out in front of this. Spin it as best
Your new platform has to be renovating the police department.
Details are still coming in and we're investigating.
Yeah, you're being played.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Oh, Harvey's gonna remember that.
District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, this is awkward.
We can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Falcone's lawyers are here. Hey, your client's dead. we killed him.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
And it wasn't me, no matter how much I wanted to.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alright, so she's got something in her. Okay, so I have control now. Let's look at her neck. Injection mark.
Injection site.
Yep.
That doesn't look like blood.
And her skin. She needs to work on her skincare routine.
Still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course.
Thank you for that QuickTime event of swiping my thumb out the phone screen.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
You're being fired.
Awful feeling, something terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna just hit her with a what do you remember at first. I'm not gonna. I need to find out everything from her side first.
Think. What do you remember?
Oh God, Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot.
I can't believe you're doing drugs on the job.
Believe me, I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
And yet you kinda did.
So funny. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Hmm.
There was a voice
Yeah.
in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to.
Is it Scarecrow?
No matter what. The reasons why I should've.
Did you see anyone?
Did you see a face? Did you ID a suspect?
Because I'm thinking that Falcone getting off would be probably one of her fears after how much she hates what he's done.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone got to her?
Used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Well,
Now, if you're
yeah.
ready for forensics-
Don't thank me for getting any information. That's fine.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
I am
What are you doing?
tired of dealing with the press.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
No comment.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held.
You want to be famous?
Anything about that?
Do it. Just be famous. I said no comment.
Did you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
This girl is very pushy.
You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
Oh, very manipulative.
I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Give me something to run with.
No deal.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I'm not exactly in the place to tell everyone about everything that happened. Like, I know information, but like, bruh. And those very thinly veiled threats of like, this story's coming out one way or another, I can keep your name off of it if you give me the information. Like, come on. Oh, we love that, like, 10 frames per second coming into the Batcave. High performance. Yikes.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search.
Why is the analyzing taking so long?
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found for Docs. Let's see what we got.
Oh, time to do some puzzles?
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect
It wasn't justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you.
Yeah, as Batman, I'm just executioner.
Learn from him.
My parents were corrupt.
Backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
So...
Reference points on the two compounds.
So who did it? Hello?
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Interesting. So all it does is kind of removes your filters?
The dogs were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Yeah, very weird drug.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing.
It could create chaos.
For you.
Yeah, so right now, 4 out of 10 would not drug again. At this point, I'm thinking, like, it's gotta be either Scarecrow or Joker. My theories being, so, like, Montoya was working off of her fear of Falcone getting out again. And, you know, Scarecrow's a big chemical guy. But then Joker is just crazy, you know? Alright, so now we're searching the city for his cell phone. Oh, over here seems accurate.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Well, I'm sure that's fine. I worry about what exactly he's trying to accomplish here. Over here?
Bring me her head.
Oh, no, that... Oz. Oz, don't do that. Ozzy boy. Do not ask for people's heads, and especially not in a public phone call.
There you go.
Skyline Club. Seems like the place to be.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Just moved in.
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Alright, we're gonna get a little funky. Yeah, he really just came right on into the place. What's with the guy with the glowy red arm? Alright, snap his neck. Or just punch him out. Yeah, that one guy, his right arm keeps glowing red every time we get an angle on it. And red eyes.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Okay, so he did have something. I said let him go.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone?
Falcone! He's got some...
Nailing a man on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
He vastly underestimates
Deserve to die.
or misjudges how I operate.
To be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it?
Oh, true. He's got a good point.
I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone.
Again, I didn't want to kill him.
Ill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna defend Bruce.
What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back.
Well, now Bruce is using it to help people.
We both want the same kinds of things.
His parents seem kind of shitty, but Bruce is okay.
Plans for Gotham.
Why does he have a hipster?
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
Ah.
She didn't make good on it.
Okay, that's the person whose head he wanted.
Sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Alright, let's just break him, hopefully. Who is this guy? Sir, I would like you to maybe not. Give him the chair. Oh. Yikes. Okay, and he's gone. Round 2, please?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
There we go. I mean, we survived that encounter. hold on. How's my stream doing? Is it still working? On my screen it froze. And that's a bit of a concern for me. Okay. Seems like it's still fine. Just reloading the page worked. No capes. Oh, everybody's giving me dirty looks. This is fine. It's okay, guys. I'm Bruce Wayne. All right, what music do we got on?
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Why do I feel like I'm about to have a bar fight? This guy right here, with the beard and the pool cue, gives me reason to think I might have a fight. I don't know. He seems like the vibe.
I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
I'm looking for someone.
Looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Well, you should see me in my other outfit.
Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Oh, good. She's here.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
You know what, Frank? I misjudged you. I'm sorry. That's my bad entirely.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Now it's our mutual problem.
I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin?
Ah, now you get it.
You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway.
I don't kill people. It's not my thing.
Really screw them. The Penguin.
I didn't screw you over.
That you're in this, Selena. I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know.
Ooh, she'll remember that.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I mean, we grew up together.
I don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Honestly, mood.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
Take over Falcone's turf. He wants some sort of revolution.
World for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not.
Well, for one, Joan of Arc was a woman.
Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
Yes, penguins are notorious for climbing trees.
Bat helps the cat.
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Well, he doesn't need to know.
he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern.
Oh good, she'll remember that too. Oh, bar fight, bar fight, bar fight. I'm ready to beat the crap out of some hipsters.
You were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Oh, put on a good song.
Beat it. We're here for her.
Alright, this is passable.
If you care about your own skin,
I'm
get the hell out.
I'm gonna tell him he should leave.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Do that to me, please. Sir, you've had too much to drink. Oh, the mutton chops. Alright, what next? Oh, well, those guys actually went down significantly quicker than I thought they would. That guy's facial hair is glorious. I couldn't vibe with it myself, but you know. Sir, you're about to have a real bad time. Pool table. That guy's head, corner pocket.
Not done yet.
And he's still back for more. We've got a nice like combo going on here. Anyone else?
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Oh, I'll give it to him. Oh, that was incredibly overkill and I loved it. Oh, stab him. Stab him with the broken pool cue. He's got like the Nightwing going on with the two staffs. Oh, we've got the finisher move charged up. Fight's almost over. Nice.
You fight pretty good.
I wonder how that move would have gone if I hadn't had the move charged up or didn't use it. Would he have just tried to throw her and she just completely whiffed the attack?
Come on, this way.
I should have looked around before I checked his pockets. I'm curious if there were other choices. And there was only one thing I could do before I had to move on.
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Oh, I think it's about to get weird. Nah, I ain't cool with this.
We should go.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
For whatever reason, she's with Harvey, and I ain't about that life, you know?
Yes or no? Will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
That's fair.
Say yes.
Don't give her that smirk.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
Oh, that's good.
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Good old Mayor Hill.
Very shady indeed.
Hmm.
Talking about doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
Ooh, time for things to get tense.
The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice, the whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone.
Good.
You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately.
Ooh.
Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Yikes. That's actually a difficult choice. You know what? Let's go as Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
I don't see any way this could go wrong. Aside from, well, all the ways it could go wrong. I like that they haven't fixed the window from the time that I broke in. Like, they've got some plywood up over parts of it, but like it's not even fully covered. Maybe I'll use the door this time.
The whole city is already afraid of the Batman after what you did to Falcone.
Good. That's the point.
Make things worse by going overboard on Hill.
Mm.
Badgering the mayor is not a good option.
I'll be delicate.
I'm a light touch when I need to be. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Alright, so the plan going in is we're not going to brutalize him too much. But we do need information.
You incompetent. Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah. Deborah. Is that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Oh, well, that's an intro.
Batman? What are you doing here?
That's effective.
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what?
Hmm.
Got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Time to start talking.
Isn't my strong suit. Talk.
I'm talking. You're not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem.
Bruh, don't try and turn this around on him.
Fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
And what about you, dude? What's he planning to do out on the balcony?
Pick up, goddammit!
Nice.
Don't kill me. I've done nothing wrong.
Talk or I drop you. So that threat is more credible after the Falcone thing.
Just like they say, a madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up.
Well, good thing I have a lot of money so I can make you disappear, buddy.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham.
Buddy.
Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him!
Or don't.
They're out of here!
I didn't get much information out of that.
What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's...
Oh, that cape. The cape's having issues. So Hill's just like basically pretending he's not involved with this at all.
I wonder what else is on here.
I mean, his phone was at 71. I hope it starts charging while it's plugged in.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
That's fine.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
A lot of people are far from happy.
I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
I can't imagine how you must feel. To
Mm,
learn so much in so little
that,
time.
I'm dealing with it.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, Al.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys.
That's fine. You know what? Harvey Dent's okay. He's gonna win the election for sure.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Oh, good. We love faked camera feeds.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there's an army of security here.
Bruh,
Have me in some back room until the debate begins.
you're literally going to get murdered. Well, half of you is.
Kill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce.
Oh, is he breaking up with me as a friend?
Over the phone, but
my advisors are telling me that I need to distance myself from you.
Dude, he's breaking up with me.
This mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
what with the allegations in the press and now this mess with Falcone,
You're a liability.
I get that a lot.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
As long as you win.
Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
That one was a tough call.
I need to know, can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
Sure.
I support you, Harvey. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
I'll support you until you turn into an absolute maniac.
To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
Ha ha.
No matter what I have to say tonight.
Yikes.
You are always my friend.
Harvey.
Yeah, what was the visual of that? Hold on, I'm watching the stream playback. That looked so poorly animated right there. I didn't like it. It looked like it looked like a cardboard cutout just being dragged across the screen. Sup, big boy? Is he chill with me right now after the Falcone thing?
Visit. And after what you did to Falcone.
Listen, I value you looking out for the city, really.
Okay, so he is still telling me off. It's just, he seemed very calm at first.
Including my cops.
Jim, I know this can work. Give me a chance to change your mind.
My hands are tied. The GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
Better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here?
Very matter of fact.
Part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol?
Oh, it will. This is just how it goes.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back.
Yeah, you're a strong, independent woman who now owes me a favor.
You scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
She'll remember that, apparently. This is gonna be fine.
Going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
I mean, this is true. Your SWAT team sucks.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for dead, Lieutenant.
Are you seriously campaigning right now, dude?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live.
Alright, this is gonna go very poorly.
Incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. He's also reporting for you, citizens of Gotham, who will soon be proposed to decide on the future. A city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years.
This one guy's about to have... Oh, these two guys are about to have a really bad time. Oh, well, I'm glad she was there. Well, these guys got.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
As you might have guessed,
Ah, there he is.
tonight's program. First order of business,
Ah, yes. Now we can have a proper discussion. Moderators just drag everything down. This is no one else dies.
Quick and decisive. No one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
As always do.
All right. Let's hope I don't screw up any of these QuickTime events.
Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Oh.
Please. No.
I mean, if he
Go on then. Introduce the candidates.
if he were to kill her, she would stop asking Bruce questions all the time.
Right, huh? All right. I'll get you started. But this is your show.
It's a very fancy gun he has for somebody with no money. Okay, so what's the plan? This guy... How does this work? Plan? Murder everybody. Yeah. I think this guy is best to get Catwomaned. Unless... Yeah, I think this guy should get Catwomaned. Because if he's... So he's in a flanking position and able to call for help.
If you say so.
Murder everybody, but they'll wake up fine tomorrow. True. I'm just gonna hit this guy with a camera, I think. That's some expensive equipment, but it's fine. Oh, brutal. And there we go, nobody here died. Oh, just crack his head on the I-beam. Buddy, I already hit you with a camera repeatedly. Leave.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Definitely not. Exactly. There's no way they'd be dead. Hello there. Just beat his head off the roof and stomped on it. Yeah, they wouldn't die from that. Things are getting worse.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Oh shit. Yeah, so it is Scarecrow. So now they're gonna show who they really are. Maybe beat the shit out of each other. I mean, this would be a good way. This would be an interesting way to actually do like presidential debates. Like give them something to lower their inhibitions and see what they're really thinking. Like, incinerate the poor? Yikes. What's Dent gonna have to say?
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
I mean, Dent's actually got some, like... I mean, he's actually legitimately thinking. I want to hear what he says about this before I do anything.
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made
Ah. Yikes.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure.
This...
Where she won't come back from.
Well, that's not good. That's not my favorite kind of outcome. His suit is so shiny right now. Oh, nice. She just elbowed him in the throat. Please, sir, can we table this for now? Ooh, hit him right in the gut. What time frame was this game released? I want to say this was somewhere between 2014 to 2016. I honestly don't remember the specific time.
So this is for her.
It was definitely closer to the end of Telltale's tenure. Oh. I'm sure he's fine. Looks pretty interesting, but confirms that Telltale games would definitely not be for you. See, like, there are some that are really good. I think their early games were really, like, their stronger ones.
The revolution's already started. It's too late to join.
Let him go. Oh, I love. Hold on. I love the shadows.
Let Dent go.
And what if I do?
I'll crush every bone.
Yeah, like I think.
I knew you'd say something like
I know the first season of The Walking Dead is one of the stronger, like one of the more highly praised games that they've put out. And The Wolf Among Us was fantastic. These ones definitely aren't like as strong in my opinion. Oh. Okay, do I save Selena or do I save Harvey? Okay, we gotta save Harvey. I'm curious if we can prevent him from becoming Two-Face. It's me, I'm right here. Ooh, we got some more of the compound to work with.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
So does that mean Dent wins by default?
Children of Arkham have been arrested. The Penguin is
Just
still
like
at large.
thoughts.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse than that.
Yeah, you should remember that for next time your officers try shooting him. Let's hope he doesn't get shot in custody too. So she took like a pistol shot. I think it like grazed her goggles. But she just took a straight shotgun blast to the chest and she's fine. Or, I mean, she's alive, at least. Okay, so that was a bit of a shorter episode. I think the first one took me like 2 hours-ish. Okay, so let's look at what some of our stats look like. So us, along with 7 out of 10 players, did give him the morphine. Because, you know, we're not monsters all the time. Only when we're Batman. Yikes, I'm in the minority that didn't try to steal another guy's girl. Get good, everybody else. What else? Okay, actually a closer split than I anticipated between Batman and not Batman. I am still in the minority here, but you know, I think Batman got some information from him quickly. Wow. Very, very few people decided to pull the funding. I'm actually kind of impressed with how many people went for being on his side, even when he was actively saying he was going to be mean to us. And again, in the minority, that went for the lifelong friend over the simping option. I think overall we did pretty well. We sided with the majority on some, we sided with the minority on others. I think we've got a decent split of behaviors around here. And now we'll get a little preview for what I'm playing next Monday. Oh, do they not do the previews for these ones? No, we don't even get like a little trailer for the episode. I think that was one of these types of games that I've played. Yeah, there's no like trailer or anything. I think it might have been the Life is Strange games that have like a short little like hype building preview for the next episode, which I really like that. But I guess next time a new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threaten to overturn the traditional institutions of power. Sounds pretty baller. But for now, we've got through an episode, so I am going to take a break for this evening. This was a short stream. But I will be back on Wednesday and Thursday evenings to play some more Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then I've got a little something special on Friday. I'm not going to talk about it quite yet, but I do have something planned for Friday night, a little later than my usual stream time, but I'm excited to let you guys know what it is when the time comes. For now, y'all have a fantastic evening. Thanks for joining, thanks for chatting, and I guess I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one.